Welcome back to the Journalistic Revolution. In this segment, we're going to be talking about, there was an article that came out, Robert found it. It's basically a drone was shot down over Israel.
Yep, 10 a.m. this morning.
And they called it an unknown drone. They didn't know who it came from.
Unidentified drone.
Oh, an unidentified drone. But
UFD.
But they knew it came from Iran magically.
Yeah,
unidentified drone.
Here's the facts behind it. Okay, the Israeli Air Force shot down a drone after it crossed in the southern Israel area on Saturday. The military said, but it remained unclear where the aircraft had come from. It was first spotted above the Mediterranean in the area of the Hamas-ruled area of Gaza Strip to the west of Israel. That was reported from Avital Labiavach. It was kept under surveillance, followed by Israeli Air Force jets, before it was shot down above a forest in an unpopulated area near the border with the occupied West Bank. It was shot down at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, after it traveled about 35 miles across Israel's southern Negev desert.
And this kind of speaks to, you know, when we first started doing this, and it was our second episode we did. As soon as China started selling or buying oil in yuan, I said, watch out for Iran talks.
Oh, yeah. Because then the Israeli parliament member Maria Regev, a former chief spokesman of the military, wrote on his Twitter account that it was an Iranian drone launched by Hezbollah, referring to the Lebanese Shiite group that fought a war with Israel in 2006. Now, American defense officials have no comment on the matter. They will not confirm nor deny that it was Hezbollah. But on at least one occasion, Iranian-backed Hezbollah has launched a drone in Israel, and that was in 2010, and an Israeli warplane shot it down. It was apparently an unmanned balloon.
Those dangerous balloons. Folks, I've said it once and I'll say it 100 times. Iran's not a threat. They're not. And if they're going to be a threat 20 years from now, like everybody tells me they're going to be...
For the last 20 years.
Yeah, since 92, they've been saying that Iran is going to be a threat. You know, I'd be very weary hearing about anything coming out of Iran. Just be on your toes, look up the facts.
Email us if you hear anything.
Email us, yeah, because I just don't see how Iran is important for anything other than resources.
Now, whose drone could it have been? You know, we know that we have thousands of them.
Yeah.
But these are other countries that actually have one. Now, Iran has claimed they successfully tested a long-range combat drone called the Karara in 2010. According to Iran, the aircraft is 4 meters long and it has a range of about 1,000 kilometers, which puts it within striking distance of Israel. Pakistan and India also say that they are in possession of combat-capable drones, although it's unclear on how developed their UAVs are. Many other countries, including world powers Russia and China, but they've been trying to manufacture deployable drones, but they have a lot of technical issues. And then, also, like I said earlier, it's been unconfirmed reports that that Hezbollah used the drone in 2006. And Al-Qaeda was once reportedly looking for possible UAVs.
Okay. And this speaks, again, to what we've been saying all along. Even if Iran was developing a drone or a nuclear weapon, it's within their right. And until they actually do something, you can misquote them all you want in the media, but all these other countries, including the United States, who actually spends more on their military budget than anybody else.
No, than 24 countries combined.
Yeah. To say that Iran is such a threat that they're one drone or they're one nuclear weapon, when you got India, Russia, China, United States, Israel, surrounding Iran, Saudi Arabia, all have this same technology or are trying to implement this technology. But for some reason, we're focused on this one little country in the Middle East who has done absolutely nothing wrong according to UN law.
And I'll admit that, you know, that I don't agree with the culture. I don't agree with their government. I don't agree with their, you know, their beliefs, so to speak. You know, I don't agree with it. But it doesn't mean that I have the right to go over there and fucking decide it. It doesn't mean that I have the right to go over there and decide for them what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's their nation. If I don't want other nations interfering with our sovereignty, then I can't be a hypocrite and interfere with the sovereignty of other nations.
Not in good conscience, you couldn't.
So we're going to hear that we're most likely going to find out that this drone was from Iran. They're going to start pushing that number, you know, that, oh, guys, Iran's got, you know, unmanned drones, and they're going to deliver a nuclear system that way. And you're going to hear a lot about it, and we're probably going to invade them. So unfortunately, and I pray for both our soldiers and theirs.
Stay tuned for the next segment.
So I'm saying, peace outside, I'll see you later,